Balor's so talented in the ropes. One of the main reasons why Judgment Day has become as popular and powerful as they've become.
You know, Judgment Day, I have to admit, Pat, has had some issues since Rhea Ripley went away with injury. Some disarray within the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, when mommy disappears, sometimes the family can't keep things in order. Although they gain a world championship, they do have some disarray. And now, oh, Dom's sucking face with everybody he can see.
Dragon Lee, the high flyer off the top rope. Nice deep arm drag to Balor. And another takedown to the armbar on Finn Balor. Dragon Lee, a second-generation superstar from Mexico. His dad was known as La Bestia del Ring. Dragon Lee started training at the age of 14. He was going to be a boxer, Pat, and then decided he threw a suplex one day and said, I think I'm better off being a wrestler.
He's not the only guy or girl in the history of the world that has fallen in love with wrestling as soon as you see it. I don't know if he's regretting his dream right now as Finn Balor just punched a tooth out of his mouth.
Balor, former Universal Champion, now taking the fight to Dragon Lee, looking to ground the high flyer.
Yes, we heard it, JD.
McDonough out here in support of Balor, knowing each other for many years. Finn Balor trained JD McDonough back in Ireland.
And the Judgment Day will never go anywhere alone, which is why they've had a lot of success. Don't love that Dragon Lee's out here alone without the LWO, but trying to prove himself here.
Dragon Lee now sends Balor across the ring and outside the ring. Now the Luchador. Gonna do Luchador things with a suicide dive. Dragon Lee, wow. Lee trying to fire up and fight back. And here comes Dragon Lee, the man who Rey Mysterio once claimed to be the future of Lucha Libre. In fact, Dragon Lee carries a mask around in his bag that Rey Mysterio gifted him when he first started on this journey.
Rey Mysterio been wrestling since '89. Everybody's trying to be like the 619.
Down goes Balor, Dragon Lee. You'll see the Hall of Famer Mysterio in action later on tonight against the world champion, Damian Priest. McDonough again tries to get involved, and again Balor takes control. And a kick out by Lee at 2. Oh, look at Dragon Lee. Incredible! Down goes Balor, sit out powerbomb for the win. Balor's got a kick at 2.
My shine, they know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise, unstoppable.